that throughout history, in your past lives, you have been a multitude of races, cultures, and species, alien species. And sometimes animal and plant species. It's true. But what you might not be willing to really think about is you might have been the bad guy. There is no such thing as good guy or bad guy. Monsters are created. They're not born. But with that being said, I've been the fucking monster before. In fact, it's why a good bit of people don't like me when they first meet me. Their soul's like, not that one. But being the bad guy, seeing that in myself, even though it hurt my human, because I would never do anything like that now, was helpful for me to heal the past. If you aren't willing to look at the times in history where you were a fucking asshole, then you're not willing to heal all the way. Also, if you judge another by what happened or you see them do in the past life, and based solely on the monster that you saw them be in their past life, you're not giving them a fair shake, man. I've been in the middle of a session helping someone heal their trauma, and I've shown up as the bad guy. Some horrible, horrible crap. And it triggered shadow work right there on the session, but also helped me heal parts of my current existence. Like, in one life, I was a military person who used to harm and sexually abuse women. But it made sense with my personal kinks. In another life, I was a warrior for God, a crusader for Christ, and I was the reason why thousands of witches died. In my life, up until I healed that, I hated the word witch. I couldn't stand it. I didn't like it. I thought it was dark. I had to heal it, to see it. And once I saw what I did, I was depressed for like 2 months. I went online, I was like, oh my gosh, please forgive me, blah, blah, blah. You know, like, everybody forgave me. And I was like, you should not forgive me. This is a horrible, horrible thing. But they know my current wouldn't do anything like that. But I had to heal it. I had to heal it. I couldn't even see myself as part of the witch community. I see it now. I understand. But yeah, I also can understand how dangerous it is to be a crusader. Life, I thought I knew the way that things should be. That I was the only one who held the knowledge of the New World Order. That's extremely dangerous. Even the work that I do now, which is like putting the world back in its divine order, it has nothing to do with the way that I think it should be. Ever. I put everything back to its rightful owners, and I help release everything that's locked up, that's under one control, and give it back to their rightful owners, like past lives and knowledge and things like this. Soul fragments to rightful owners, and I help everybody remember that they are co-creators. In the past, where I fucked up is I thought that one nation could rule all, or there could be something that ruled all. No, this is wrong. There are a few more times that I've seen that I'm the bad guy. Not that often, but when I am, it's really dangerous. But if you aren't willing to see that you're a part of these horrible things in history, then how are you ever going to help clean up the mess? You might have been a slave owner. You might have been a serial killer. You might have been a dictator, a mad scientist. That doesn't make you a bad person. That means that you have the ability to change. You have the ability to heal that. You got to be willing to see the bad parts along with the good in order to really, really heal. When I first started doing this work, I couldn't even see myself be the good guy, though. Like, I couldn't even see myself be the hero. I only saw myself as a sidekick, someone who activates the powerful people. So that's a good footnote. For those of you just getting started, It might be hard for you to see yourself as the hero. You have been the hero. You have been the savior. You have been the good guy. You have. Sometimes you're the sidekick. Sometimes you're just a person standing in a field. That happens a lot. But for those of you that have been doing this for a while and think that you're always on the side of righteousness, baby, please heal your shit. Please. Even Archangel Michael was on the side of Christianity at one point. No! There is no one ruler. There is no good side or bad side. We all have trauma. We all have to heal. We all have the ability to use our trauma in not so good ways. It's when you're doing your past life work, if you need to see yourself as the hero, you can ask to see the life where you're living your most purposeful life and utilizing your spiritual gifts. If you want to see a life where it's not so good, you can ask to see the life that you need to heal the most, where you were consumed with the most amount of darkness. If you want to see a life where you're probably a victim and you need to heal it, ask to see the most amount of trauma you need to heal. And if you just want spirit to choose and you want to follow in line of what's next for your path, ask to see the life that you need to see or heal the most at this time. That one tends to go with what you're going through right now. If you need more guidance on past lives, I do have lots of videos on how to get to your past lives yourself.